So, stuff I wanted to talk about. Little class discussion. We are going to file overarching changes of Season 3 into... We're going to make 2 boxes, okay? One box is going to be things we like. The other box is going to be things we're concerned about. Let me let some sun in. Start with things we like. First things first. So things we like. Johnny. I think Johnny is great. What do you all think about Johnny? I think he's pretty strong. I think he fits right in. I think he has a lot of idiosyncrasies. I think he's very tightly designed. It shows ASW actually knows what they're doing, except that they are designing, like, they're designed for versions that we've already played and have already been patched. So Johnny is probably the first character they designed for Season 3. How long ago did they make Season 3? Probably like a year and a half of development time ago. So this character, I think he's great. He's not overpowering. He's not a mistake like Happy Chaos where it's just like, okay, he's like insurmountable. I've already played a bunch of Johnny players. I've seen all kinds of different playstyles. It's very interesting. I think there's gonna be a lot to separate Johnnies. There are signs that they aren't developing far in advance. I mean, maybe for battle balance, but for assets, I think Asuka was the odd one out when it comes to that. So Johnny is in our box of stuff that we like, right? How about everything about him? There's something I don't like about Johnny. You know what that is? Don't like that he doesn't have dash block. I think it's gonna hold him back from performing. I don't know what he's gonna do about Asuka or Axel or Happy Chaos, or I don't know, just doesn't feel right. Insinger. Something you can do in XX and Guilty Gear Xrd is you can FD cancel your dash to get faster recovery out of your dash, and that makes certain movements possible, that makes certain combos possible, and that would be a big edge, is being able to FD cancel your dash. I don't even think it would be that good. I think it would just make certain matchups playable for him. Something I like is when characters are strong and they can perform and they are not completely swept up in certain matchups. And I think once people learn how Johnny works, I think he's gonna get swept up by Axel. I think he's gonna get swept up by Asuka. There's more and more Asuka players coming. Jonathan Tenney is playing Asuka. Anima was playing Asuka. Watch that shit on my fucking TV. They're coming. Oh, Delilah? I don't know a thing about Delilah. We need a Bedman expert. What do you all think about Bedman? I haven't seen any Bedman. Air dash timing is faster. Error 60 is when Bedman blows up, right? C is error state. Oh, any of them, they now persist after wall break in 5D. Oh. I mean, their frame data was like outrageous. 2P combos into Beyblade. Oh shit. Functioning character. Oh, they made it so they go into negative less? Okay, that makes sense. This is a pretty huge change here, because this is like the mood that they use the most, right? The air fireball. Is this enough? Probably not. I think this is like phase 1. This change here, the air dash timing and stuff, and error staying after wall break is so big. Bedman goes in the good box. I don't know if it's enough. There's still a lot of negative frames all over the frame data. These tiny changes are mostly targeted at defensive conversions, meaning they can get back into the game instead of getting run over. So that's good. I still can't really ascertain the nature of Bedman. Barely anybody plays this character, so they're not really in the conversation, but that might change. Next thing, number 1, the number 2, Wild Assault. Wild Assault is fucking sick. Wild Assault is fucking tight. Who's with me? This mechanic adds a whole new dimension of resource management to the game. Combo extensions, pressure, round to round investment of resources. They're different per character, new combos, new sequences, everything. Cool. Yeah, we've seen so many godlike Wild Assault interactions. Hold. Alright, dispatch is godlike. And we're just getting started. Now, there are things that we don't like about Wild Assault. When we get to the box of stuff that is not good, but Wild Assault, thank you for coming. This is the big change for Season 3. That and more damage decreases and counter hits getting taken out. So why don't we talk about damage decreases across the board. Damage decreases and counter hit changes across the board. I think very good. This game is so fucking volatile. It slows the game down. I find I find that the game is slowed down severely, which is good. Okay, Wine with Thought Valentine. As an example, Error Lumo. This is Rekka. 214p, 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 214p. This no longer does the mortal counter on any of the hits. Such a huge change that they did to so many characters. It means that your pressure tool is no longer also your frame trap, which is also your combo tool, which is also your best conversion, which is also your way to disengage, which is also your way to gain meter. They had to do something amazing change. Even though there's Wild Assault now for, you know, pressure and shit like that, there's defensive mechanics in the game. IBFD, there's burst, shield. They want to let you run pressure until the risk is cranked? Fuck it. Also, Wild Assault, you're spending 50% of your burst, and if that doesn't work out, you will get fucked up. New moves. Faust. Somebody pull up Krakatoa fucking screaming to the heavens. Thank the Lord. Faust got a new move. Anji got a new move. Ram got a new move. Nago's 6H is practically a new move. Like low-hitting Beyblade and DP and shit. New moves. Ino. Oh my god. Geo, Maze, Mario Jump, I think is not as good as expected, but it's okay. Mad Love seems fucking insane. Zato? We don't talk about Zato. Not right now. Kai, new Far Slash, new 5H, new moves, new moves, new moves. Everybody's eating. Whole bunch of shit got tuned up. New maneuvers. I think most people are happy with their new shit. Potemkin, new Mega Fist Forward. So good. Ramathal's Rock. Again, I think the Rock is overrated, but what do I know? I think the Rock is overrated. 60% of the way to saying this move is not that good. What do you all think about battle balance? Battle balance changes. Are we thumbs up or are we thumbs down? I'm on thumbs up. Ram nerfs, May nerfs, Happy Chaos nerfs, House buff, Nago nerfs. I was saying for a long time, people who are bored with Season 2, they're probably going to fucking change up the whole motherfucker when Season 3 comes out. Lo and behold, they did. Nago nerf? The high-low, I don't know. I don't think it's that crazy. It's pretty fun. It's good. It's not a deal breaker. I think Nago is net nerfed. Is Axel good? Yeah, Axel's good. I was watching Razzo play Remy Celeste, and Remy was just spamming 2P, spamming 2P, spamming 2P. Looks like Geo struggles a little bit. 7 frame reduction to recovery and 7 frame reduction on block. This move was worthless for like 2 years, and now it's like fucking harassment. Huge change. Huge. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this character. We'll have to see. Like, all our preconceived notions about this game have to change because the balance has been completely... It's like an upheaval. Upheaval. You know the magic card? Upheaval. Everything back in your hand. Even if characters like Chaos and Jacko and Ram and May or whatever, or Chip, are still top 5. That was a pretty good chunk of top 5 I just listed, right? Even if they're still top 5, the changes made to uplift the bottom end of the cast, Sin, Testament, fucking Faust, okay, Milia, Pot, Bedman, and then changes to like Ram and Chaos and Nago, bring them downwards. Things are much closer now, when before they were not close. Like, imagine as a Faust player, do you have any hope of getting top 8 in a bracket where Ozondo is in your path? 11. Like, do you really have any hope? Like, SQ, you have no hope of ever winning in the last version of the game. Now, you run into a Ram, you run into a Happy Chaos, maybe you have a chance. Maybe you have a chance. Yeah, look at CPU. New tools. Asuka. Yep, look out for Asuka now, because the Asuka players are starting to get good now. There's this player from Japan who was in my YouTube comments yesterday. He thinks that having Orange Wild Assault to cut out burst is very important, and the fact that Nago can't do that, or other characters can't do that, is like, it hits them pretty hard. We have to see where it goes. We really have to completely reevaluate what we think about resource usage and optimal conversions and optimal utilization of advantage state and how we use burst and shit like that. We don't know what the best thing is yet. We can kind of play however we want to play. We don't have to use Wild Assault. We can use Wild Assault. We can use Wild Assault a lot because, like, YOLO. It all seems kind of good, and I think that's great. Oh, user interface changes for the whole game and shit like that. Excellent. Thank you. This is gonna save like minutes trying to play the game. Great. Good. There's less broken calves, Sometimes there's broken cabs, but there's less frame data in training mode. Yeah, that'd be nice. I know people for years have not been a fan of this UI. They're sticking with it, and they tried to sharpen it up. Okay, got better. Like that. This is random, but a feature that people really don't appreciate enough, I think, is figure mode. Figure mode is awesome, okay? Having a camera mode in your game, awesome. Back to the big picture. Big picture, big picture, big picture. What do you like about the game that I haven't talked about yet? Let me spit some words about Nago and Bridget. Nago, week 1 impressions. He's nerfed. He's more demanding, I think. I don't know why they made Beyblade a low and DP a high. I don't know. Nobody asked for this. If they remove these lines, I don't think it would make a difference. Does it make him better? Like, I suppose. It's a crazy change. Could honestly live without it. His combos are worse. I mean, he's still good. He's really not that much worse. They removed some things that were bullshit, like 6H, OTG, into strike throw, into you're dead at 90 seconds. Like, it's much harder to get this going. He still can. The guard crush, this being -2. I mean, you think of it like nerf and then compensation. I don't think this is like that type of situation, okay? I don't think this is like that. Maybe I really should, like, do another Nago guide. You know, talk to the Nago mains, Nubenheimer, Boss Baby, the real Nago mains. This high-low thing, I think, is harder to use than people give credit for. I think it's worse than people give credit for, simply because you don't get a conversion off the high. Again, we have to really rediscover the risk reward of this character. Is very hard to use. This is a good thing. This is a good. No. 6H OTG nerf. Good. Always disliked 6H OTG. Always thought it was too good. Always thought it should be nerfed. Now, if they're spicing him up, I don't think this stuff is compensation. And also, they hit 5K super fucking hard because this move was fucking insane. Oh my god, I didn't realize that they did this. I was like, oh man, why am I losing to Johnny 2K in arbitrary places? I didn't even know they did this. That makes sense. I mean, obviously it was broken. Good. Nago nerf's good. Nago nerf's good. High-low Beyblade and DP. No one asked for this. Bridget is slight nerfed. Her Wild Assault is fucking amazing for conversions, but I'm not really talking about that because it's something that the whole cast got from top to bottom. Her nerfs on Kickstart My Heart fucking hurt because she could be a little RPS bitch. Change to Kickstart Shoot where she can't fucking high-low you with JD or 2K after Kickstart Shoot on RC. It is a nerf that was carrying a lot of Bridget players. Obviously, they found it was too good. Otherwise, Bridget is mostly the same. Slight nerf. These little changes to 5H and 6H. I'm like the biggest 5H spammer on Earth, so this pushback decrease here on 5H, this smooths out my play like so much. 6H, new combos, new conversions, better pressure. Love that. Bridget players love labbing their combos and their pressure. But yeah, the changes to Kickstart fucking hurt. I'm gonna give the floor to y'all. What do you like about this patch? What big changes do you like? Burst. Good one. 2B. Excellent. Burst. Blue burst. Hits the whole screen. Holy shit. Love this. Blue burst was so bad. It was feeling like all the good characters in the game just had fucking amazing, broken fucking burst safe combos to where it didn't fucking matter if you burst or not. It is way harder to just YOLO burst bait. You still can. There's still some OSs, but the amount of bursts baits that you're gonna get away with just because your routes are so good decrease significantly. This makes the game better. This slows the game down. Good. Go burst. Not being boom 100% meter and now giving positive bonus. I think this is one of the best changes in the patch. I think Gold Burst made this game look bad. I think Gold Burst made this game look stupid as fuck for years. That you could just YOLO Gold Burst, boop, 100% meter, boop, run away with the game. So dumb. Yeah, Gold Burst Sun Void. Oh my god. I don't think positive bonus is even close to the same thing. But it's not perfect. But we'll get into that when we talk about the things we hate. Wall Stick and Wall Break now refills 25% of the opponent's burst gauge. I thought it was closer to 30%, but I don't think it's that much of a difference. Because while this is happening, your burst goes up over time. It might be closer to like 27 or 28. This change is fucking amazing. This disincentivizes people from spamming wall sticks, because now you get access to the reversal shield, or you get access to burst, or you get access to gold burst. Thank you. It was a different way to play the game, which was fine, but it wasn't fine for some characters. Happy cats. You can still do it. You can still do it. You just have to, like, it's not like a fucking no-brainer, okay? Most of the time, you combo into these wall sticks and stuff like that, people are gonna get at least reversal burst shield. And then your turn's gonna be over. Is Sin actually a character now? Sin got fucking sharpened up. I played against Sin. I've watched Sin. I've seen Sin in tournament. He is way better. I don't know if he's that great still, but I think he's probably middle of the pack now. Huge jump from worst of them all. I hope they don't lean into apeshit Sin Kisuke play too much. I just like more well-rounded, you know. Anji players, I think, fucking overreacted so much. You know, if Anji kept his counter hit on Fujin and Fujin follow-ups, I think he would be unhealthy. I don't think he would be very healthy. If he had Koi and all his Fujin moves fucking counter hit you, how would you ever contest him? How would you ever contest him? He would just fucking destroy you. He would literally be a spinning knowledge check. Casino Knights. So, like, remember when they changed code to make it a better combo tool, and then they made it so it doesn't, like, do quadruple damage as a starter? Anji players fucking complained for weeks. That shit would have been broken. It would have been broken, dude. Code was like the only reason to play Anji. I don't know what Anji players want. I don't know what they want. I don't like Anji being a spin machine, but they complain so much. I don't know what they want. Safe Nagiha? No, bitch. No. Think for 1 second. Think for 1 second how broken this character would be. All he would do is spin into your face and do Nagiha. What would you do? What would you do? I'm so proud of ASW. Great patch, ASW. Love it. But now we're about to talk shit. You fucking bastards.